Fire water signs. It is time to spy on the person that you are thinking about, who is on your mind and who you are dreaming about, and we are going to spy to see what they are thinking, what they are feeling, what they are doing, what they are up to. It's not likely that you were talking to this person or you're dealing with them too much, because if you were, then we wouldn't have to be spying on them to see what they're up to, right? So in their pre-shuffle energy, my wonderful water signs, what I see that this person is thinking very heavily about is their wishes being fulfilled. That 9 of Cups energy. They want that 10 of Cups, actually. They want that ultimate happiness, that happy family, happy husband, happy wife, happy life. But I do see that this person is very, 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 ooh, they're throwing a whole deck at me. Very, very defensive at the moment. They are wanting to swing their stick around with anybody that comes within 10 feet of them and whack them in the head like they're a fucking piñata. So while this person is in that happy, happy, joy, joy, wanting their wishes to be fulfilled and wanting their 10 of Cups, they are still very defensive over a tower or some kind of something that kind of shook them. Something that has gotten them to where they feel they have to have walls that are erected and they need to be very defensive. What brought them to that point, I'm not quite sure. It's gotten you to the point where you're here looking at me with a spying video. So hopefully it'll come out in this pre-shuffle, or in this actual board right here that we have laying down, and we can see why this person is swinging their stick around, whacking people in the head like fucking piñatas. Because, and there we go. People are not piñatas, and they do not have candy. They have icky blood and guts that come out when you whack them too hard with sticks. It's kind of hard to get out of the carpet. So we shouldn't be whacking people with sticks. Sounds good on paper. Really bad in theory. But while we're going ahead and we're laying out the cards, you guys, you might, ooh, it's throwing a board at me. When you get the chance, go ahead and take a look at the monthlies that I have up for each of the signs, and make sure to comment, because on August 1st I will be going through, in the videos that gets the most views, the most comments, I will be picking one random commenter, and that person will be getting a free reading from me. So go ahead and view the videos, comment, and the person who gets a free reading might actually be you. So go ahead and do that. 2 more cards and we'll be ready to go. Yeah, a lot of the same cards are coming out. So as you can see, I don't pull from the deck. Anybody that has seen a reading from me knows that I take jumpers. Now, if it throws a whole deck at me that this is done once or twice, I don't take those cards. But, you know, that doesn't pull an exorbitant amount out. Oh, this person, like, the last air sign gets to. So, the central energy for the entire reading is the Page of Pentacles. So this person is, again, like I told you, they want to start out, they want, that new beginning. They want a stable new beginning, but it is in the baby steps for them, because again, they had something that kind of shook them, that put them in that whole defensive energy. They got them thinking again that they want their wishes fulfilled, and they want that 10 of Cups, either because they had it and lost it, or they never had it to begin with. Something blocked them from getting it. So they want to go forth, and either they want to offer their pinnacle to somebody, or they want one offered to them. But I believe they want to offer their pinnacle to somebody, but it is in that baby steps. And if they were to come out and offer it to somebody right now, it might come off as a very little thing. You might not even realize that they're offering it to you at this point in time. Or it might just come off as, really, that's what you got to offer me? But it is, you know, a solid offer. It is something that can be grounded and grow. But that's the energy they're in right now for the whole board. Underneath that, I normally don't go too far into the deck or do that, but it happened to catch my attention because I don't normally have reversals in my deck. So if something shows reverse, it's meant to be read that way. And it comes with the 2 of Cups in reverse, which is that disjointed union. A union normally that's in separation or arguments, fights, but it's that disconnect. And I think that's where this is coming from is because there is that disconnect between you guys right now, water signs, whoever this person is. You could be dealing with an earth sign because there is a lot of pentacles on the board right now. And with that being a page of pentacle, it could very well be an earth sign. This person's central energy for this person, not just this whole reading, but just for this person, is the Eight of Cups. It is that walking away from things that no longer serve you. It is taking stock of everything and walking away from it. Now, the Eight of Cups is not normally that painful energy. There's normally not a lot of pain and discontent with it when you walk away from something. It's not really painful. It is to go forth and look for the 2 cups that you are missing, is what it is. You're leaving the 8 cups that no longer serve you behind to go forth and find those 2 cups that will. And that's that energy that that person is. They're looking for that union, that connection. Pretty much that other half of themselves. This 2 of Cups that's in reverse, to bring it back together, that disjointedness. Because it looks like in the past they gave things a lot of thought. They patiently sat back and thought things over and tried to figure out what served them, what didn't, what grew, what didn't. You know, what are all these seeds that I planted, and what took root and grew and what did not, what served me and what didn't. And that would be these cups that they're walking away from. You know, what I planted, what served me and what didn't serve them is sitting in these cups right now, and that's what they're walking away from. And what's on their mind, again, saw this more than once. It flipped out of my deck, both decks, because my main spread is being done with the Deviant Moon Tarot, and when I clarify, I'm going to clarify with the Gilded Tarot. And out of both decks, the 7 of Wands popped out more than once. So this is this person being very defensive. They have walls that they have erected, they have sticks, and they're going to whack people in the head with them. They're going to defend their stance on all of this, on what has grown, what hasn't, all of their decisions, what they're thinking. They're feeling very defensive about it, because something about all of this has put them on the defensive. I don't know if it was you, the situation, somebody else, but somebody has them on the defensive right now. And that's very heavy on their mind. And it could be this offer that they're wanting to come forth with. They're feeling that they have to defend it. That, you know, this is what I can bring forth. And yeah, it's a little offer, but damn it, I'm going to defend it with everything that I have. And I don't know if they have to defend it to you or if they have to defend it to other people. But it's what's forefront in their mind. Because like I said, it's on the board, is a main part of the spread. And it fell out of both of my decks during a pre-shuffle. And so that's pretty relevant, that this person is really fucking defensive. They're really fucking defensive, and their walls are way to hell up when it comes to this. And they want to pop off and do it really quick and speak whatever it is very quickly. So they want to defend themselves really damn quick. So, you know, I got swords. So while they were working in that pinnacle energy in the past, and their offer is very stable and it's in a pinnacle energy, right now they want to move in the swords and in the wands, which is that very fast moving energy. That is that, you know what I'm saying? It's very action oriented. And what's in their heart right now is the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is putting your nose to the grindstone. It is putting in the work and the effort that is needed to get something done. It is doing everything that is required. It is very hard work and labor intensive. And this person is willing to do that. This person is willing to put forth all of that work and all of that effort. And while they are willing to do that, they are willing to defend it to the death. I mean, I'm getting that. They are willing to defend it to the fucking death. So whoever it is, they're going to throw pinnacles at their fucking head and beat them with a stick once they're down. Because they're walking away from all kind of bullshit after thinking really hard to get to this point. Their obstacle is the Lovers. This is their fear, their obstacle. Next to that is the Knight of Cups. What I get from this is their fear is that they're going to put, and while they're probably defensive, and maybe it's because you two are not on the best of terms, and unless they're not coming to you and they're going to somebody else. And I'll clarify where this Knight of Cups is going. Because he's going somewhere. Because this person is popping the fuck off to somebody. And they're willing to put in a shit ton of work after walking away from something. But their obstacle is the Lovers. And they're afraid that wherever they're going with this offer, it's not going to work out. That's why the Lovers is the obstacle, the fear, is that this will not come to fruition, that this offer will be denied, this offer will be rejected. Pretty much that it'll be thrown back in their face. That they can't have this, that this will not be there, it will be ridiculed, that it will be not accepted. Either by the person that they're going to offer it to, or the people around them. And this person is very defensive about it because they're wanting to put in all this work. They're putting the work into the grindstone. And they're scared as hell it's not going to work. They're really fucking scared it's not going to work. And that's why the Lovers is their obstacle. And there's always a possibility that it could keep them from moving forward. It could keep them from not moving at all. But I don't get that because this person is really willing to put in the work and they're really wanting to pop forward very, very quickly with this cup. But again, they're really scared that they're not going to get this Lovers. What's in their future is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, of course, is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But that doesn't mean that they're going toward a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could very well be that they are going toward a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But it could be that that's the energy that you're in. It could be the energy that they are in, that they're being nurturing and stable. That they're trying to build foundations because that's what that earth energy is. That earth energy is that of building. It is that of stability. And there's a lot of pentacles out on the board. So this person, again, is a very hard worker with both this connection that they are trying to build as well as, this stable new beginning that they're trying to get going that's in the baby phases right now. And they're trying to get that with somebody at the moment. Or that's what they want. And they may be looking at you as a Queen of Pentacles, or it could be, again, I will clarify. But that's what they want. And this could very well just be their energy. That they want that stable home, that stable family life. That growth, that abundance that the Queen of Pentacles has. And they want to embody that. And they want to be able to offer that to someone else and to have that within themselves. Their advice, not that they're here to hear the advice, and I'm pretty sure you can call them on the phone, they probably wouldn't fucking listen to you anyway, is and it's very odd advice, but it's to win at all costs. Do what you have to do to go forth and put this offer down. I don't think it means to mind fuck anybody. I don't get that from this card. But what I'm getting from this right now is don't surrender. Don't let your fear mind fuck you. Because good shit's coming. The wheels got you. This is divinely guided. wherever this is going, all this work that's being put into it, this union that this person is being led toward, is divinely guided. All of this had to happen. This is the card of Jupiter. He's the you know, planet of expansion and good fortune. And that's what this card means. It means that it's a turn of good luck. So that's what I get from this. Clarify the Knight of Cups. Where's the Knight of Cups going? Oh, that's too many. Flip over half the damn deck. It's a lot of cards. Clarify the Queen. Don't throw the whole damn deck at me. Okay. Give me one Wheel of Fortune and the 5. See, it's throwing the whole deck at me. You see that? Give me advice for my water signs. Give me advice for my water signs. Give me advice for my water signs. All right, so where this person, you know, wants to head, where this knight wants to go toward, again, he wants to defend it and he wants to go for it quickly because he's been waiting for his ships to come in. And in the past, there might have been 3 people involved, but there's not, you know, just toss that out. But there's 2 3s here. But they're willing to, again, it's talking about putting forth the work for a commitment. So he wants to go forth and offer his cup for a commitment. So I don't think this is a new connection. So to say he's going towards somebody new, it's probably, you know, the person it's not somebody new. They want commitment. They want faith and commitment. And they're willing to put forth the work on it. And they want this stability and strength. And there's hope and there's healing in the future. And they're being told to trust because there is growth and abundance. So don't be surprised if they come knocking back on your door, because this is not a new connection. Because they would not be offering commitment to somebody they just met. And they're talking about they had, you know, waiting on this and putting forth the work. But it looks like I said, there might have been, there's 2 3s here, and it talks about competition. So there might have been a third party situation, either for you or for them in the past. And that's what they might have had to walk away from. And when they come in, they're going to come in strong. Their offer might seem little, but they're coming in very strong. And your advice is to come in out of the cold. Don't stay within that energy of feeling like you are lacking. Be it financially or in love or whatever. Get out of that energy of lack. Get out of that mindset of being in lack. Because that cycle is complete. That cycle is closed out. And it's time for you to open up a new chapter. And to get into that energy. I understand you're a water symbol. I understand, you know, you are Cancer, you are Scorpio, you are Pisces. And you guys are strong and nurturing and loving. And that you have amazing qualities. I love water symbols. But right now you're being advised to slip into that Queen of Wands energy. to borrow some of that energy from your fellow fire signs, to get into the Queen of Wands, who is that very passionate, attractive, charismatic individual who goes after what she wants when she wants it, and she gets what she wants and nobody turns her down. She is that spitball vixen, and you're being advised to get into that energy. You know, male, female, you know, if male, get into that King of Wands energy. And I'm not talking about that player energy. He is that strong, independent, charismatic man that goes after what he wants. And for you females, you know, be that strong, charismatic, individual woman that gets exactly what she wants. Stay on your throne. Do not come up off your throne for anybody. People will come to you and they will bow at your feet. That is the type of energy you are being told to get into. Because whatever this cycle was that kept you in that feeling of being looked over and lacked and being left out in the cold is over. So lift yourself up out of that energy and step into that fire type energy for right now. You're out in the cold, let the fire warm you up. Let that fire burn from the inside out. Because there's no reason to feel that way anymore. Whatever happened is over. And this person has realized what they've done. They've spent a lot of time thinking, and they are on the defensive. Trust me, they have kicked their own ass. They have kicked their own ass harder and stronger than you ever could. And the universe has kicked their ass harder and stronger than you ever could. And right now, as the energy sits, it looks like they may probably be coming back towards you. And when they do, you can make the decision on what you're going to do. Just because they've been doing all this soul searching and they want to put in all this kind of work doesn't mean you have to accept that. Again, you're going to be in this fiery Queen of Wands energy. And if she don't do nothing she doesn't want to do, take your wand, shove it up their ass, send them on their way if you don't want them at your doorstep. You don't have to be, you know, the nurturing Queen of Cups who says, oh, I love you, I'll take, you know, you don't have to do that for right now. You can put your boot right up their ass. But if you want them back, that's fine. This person is looking for the Queen of Pentacles that's going to nurture them and help them grow and, you know, whatever. Match their grind, whatever. Maybe you were dealing with, you know, an earth sign. There's a lot of fucking pentacles on the board. There's a lot of pentacles on the board. But it could be any sign that you're dealing with. And if for some reason this person is bouncing off to another connection, let them go. Let them go. And if that's the reason you're feeling like you're being left out in the cold, if that's the feeling why you're feeling in the lack, the universe is telling you, let that cycle complete. Step into that fire energy, step out. Because you are amazing, you are attractive, and you don't need this. But this person is also being guided on their own path. Everybody's got their own path and they need to do what they need to do. So if they're going to offer this to somebody else, let them go ahead on because that's where they're supposed to be. And you are supposed to be over here completing out your cycle, getting out of that feeling of lack and stepping into that fire energy for a little while because you got something you need to do that is absolutely amazing. And it is waiting for you to do it. And it's either going to be with this person or without it, but there's something in your future that's amazing. There is a new cycle that is starting for you, water signs. So while there's a new connection brewing for this person, either with you or not, there is something for you that is brewing that is absolutely fucking amazing. So I need you to pick yourself up and get out of that feeling of lack because it's telling me that's where you're sitting right now and I need you to get out of it. Because again, new cycle starting for you guys and it looks amazing. I actually can't wait to do your next monthly reading and see what that is for you guys. Alright guys, that's what I have for you. But go ahead and take a look at the monthlies for July and comment on those because again, one person, I'm going to pick a random commenter and that person will get a free reading from me. But that's what I have for you. You guys have a good night. Bye.